Hey guys, welcome to the clubhouse. I'm Billy Jackson, and today's review is gonna be on X-Men 97 Season 1. Okay, now, anyone who knows me knows that I love me some X-Men, and Wolverine being my favorite character created in all pop culture, I cannot wait to see what Kevin Feige does with the live action X-Men. Granted, it's going to be a few years before we get them, but I cannot wait for it. It's my most anticipated movie series coming up in the next few years, and I cannot wait. Now, the 90s X-Men cartoon, of course, is classic. It's one of my favorite animated shows of all time. And when they announced that they were going to continue it, I'm going to be honest with you, I was not happy about it. I wanted them to start fresh, with a new cartoon series. When I first saw all these reports coming out about them doing this show, but it's X-Men, and I was going to watch it, and so I kind of had to pump myself up to watch it because I thought it was going to be kind of lackluster, following the old story when they could have started something new. But I was willing to give it its chance, and I did, and the first 10 episodes have now come out, and here we are, the end of season 1 of the new animated X-Men show. And did I like it? Yes! It blew my mind. I didn't think they were going to do as great a job as what they gave us. I'm being honest. Like I said before, I was not happy about this show. Now I don't see how I've survived without it. Just kidding. But you know what I mean. I loved this show. They did a really great job as far as continuing something that came out, in the 90s, ended in 96. So 97 is kind of, taking over. It's like the next season of that old show. And it was phenomenal. They brought, most of the voice actors that, did the voices in the original show came back to do this. And that made me real happy. Some aren't there, and some are. But the ones who were there, just hearing their voices again, really brought the nostalgic feels. And and when they started off, they kind of gave you a preamble of, what had happened in the previous show if you've never seen it. And it has this great new kind of anime style to it. It felt like an Americanized anime show, and that's great. They did awesome, but also keeping to the same color palette of the original show, so I was happy about that, and kept to the same style. Guys, I can't express enough how happy I am that they did this show and the way they did it. I'm glad they didn't start new, because then we just would have been, recapping what we already know about the animated characters and stuff. So they just continue it on, and now we're getting new storylines, and I love that. And let me tell you, there are some deaths in this show that I did not see coming. I don't want to spoil anything for you, but for those of you who know what I'm talking about, the episode on Genosha with the Sentinel from the future coming in and totally decimating that island, killed thousands of mutants. I couldn't believe what I was watching. I didn't think they'd go that hardcore, but man, this show did. And the end of that episode blew my mind, and I was in so much after that episode. I liked the first couple of episodes that led up to that. I liked them. I was digging it. But nothing brought me in like that episode did. And I'm so excited about future seasons. And they've already got approved for 4 seasons already. Because the writer of this show is friggin' phenomenal. And he's already done the first couple of episodes. They're actually doing the animation for season 2 right now. So hopefully we'll get it kind of soon. I heard that they were going to try to pump these out as quickly as possible. So hopefully they'll kind of lead up to something, in the live action series, which I cannot wait to see Kevin Feige's vision. Because other than Star Wars, X-Men is his favorite, comic book lore. So I cannot wait to see what he does. And if you haven't seen the original show. It doesn't matter. You don't have to go back and watch the original show to understand what's going on now. It would help, definitely, but you don't have to. Start fresh with this show. And, not a lot of people are into animation, and I get it, but I am, and I like what they did. So if I liked it, and I'm a big critic of that kind of stuff, especially when you're messing with my X-Men, if I tell you that they did a great job, then you know that I'm telling you the truth. And they did an awesome job, and you should at least give it a chance because it's hardcore. It's not like this little kiddie show that comes on Saturday morning cartoons. No. It's for mature audiences. I mean, not that they have bad language or nudity or anything like that, but some of the stuff that they do in this show, really, I couldn't believe that they did. And I was happy that they did it because I'm an older man now, so I can appreciate some mature themes going on. And man, they nailed it. But anyway, I could talk all year about X-Men and this show. They did an awesome job, but just know that I loved it, and I think you will too. But it's not all about what I think. What do you think? Have you seen the new X-Men series? Do you plan on watching it? Let me know in the comments below. Remember to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. And as always, make yourself happy every day. And the only way to do that is to remember the only thing stopping you is you stopping. Bam!